Do you see a huge change by going back?
Yes.
Or is it more of a branding play?
So for it's depends which ones. I see you have the plane ticket one.
Yeah.
That one was a huge change. These, yeah, it's kind of branding and just making it where it makes sense.
Yeah.
And sometimes the views go up. This right here, yeah, this bad boy. We did a bunch of A/B thumbnail tests, and the one with me sitting in just a normal seat won. And then I don't remember how far after we uploaded, maybe like a month or two, or we were like, wait a minute, we could probably do a better thumbnail. And then we swapped it out for this split screen thumbnail, which we had never done before. But I do occasionally see on view stats other channels doing really good with the split screen thumbnail. So it's like, screw it, let's try it. And then we put one on plane ticket, and yeah, I mean, that thing went off. I think it got an extra, like, what was it, like 30 or 40 million views because we, swapped the thumbnail.
Yeah.
So yeah, it can have big effects sometimes. And that was probably our best A/B thumbnail, or not A/B. That was probably our best swap like months later that we've ever had. It was pretty crazy.
So I know thumbnails get a lot of love, like in the
Yeah.
YouTube community when it comes to packaging, but titles are
Yes.
just as important. I wanted to break down the title of hydraulic press versus Lamborghini, and obviously,
Yeah.
like titles and the idea and all that go hand in hand.
100%.
And can you explain this term, interest market
Oh,
cap?
did Chucky say that to you?
Yeah, like in terms of how you determined, like, okay, let's make this video about hydraulic press versus Lamborghini, not versus Ferrari.
Yeah, 100%. So it's probably a tool we'll roll out into ViewStats Pro later in the future, but we essentially just look at all the viewership on keywords across all of YouTube. And if theoretically there's 100 billion views on videos with Lamborghini and there's 500 million views on videos with Ferrari, I'm just making up numbers, then clearly people are just more interested in Lamborghinis than Ferrari. It's just kind of objective.
Yeah.
So that's what, Chucky gets pretty crazy with his terms, interest market cap, but it's essentially just looking at all the views, titles with that word have. And then, if it's kind of same, right? If it was like 100 billion Lamborghini, 80 billion Ferrari, who cares? It's nominal. But if it's like one's like 20, 30 times better, it's usually a good indicator that like that is something people are more interested in.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's a big discrepancy between Lamborghini and Ferrari.
Yeah. Is there any other decisions you made about ideas like that where you're like, you know what, maybe we should do hotel rooms first, not yachts for the $1 versus series? Or
No, I mean, a lot of times though, again, this is where it's hard because we like data, but it's also a lot of intuition and like you gotta know your audience. And so like the data could say do hotel rooms first, but you could also be a beauty YouTuber and it just make more sense to do a makeup palette. Yeah, it might not have the most views, but like your audience doesn't care about hotels. So it's a blend of all that. So you have to really you have to look at it from a lens of like, what is my audience? What would my audience want? And then like, yes, if there's no difference, if to your audience, there's no difference between a hotel room or a vacation. Yeah, hotels probably is simpler and would perform better. But, if you're a family channel, they'd probably care more about vacations because they want to, think of, vacations they could take their kids on or that kind of stuff. Or maybe your family channel that kids just watch, right? And then maybe vacations don't matter as much because kids can't afford it. I don't know, So you got to run through those scenarios. But yeah, net equal. It's like I said, even then, if the market cap's kind of the same on the viewership, or even like this, it doesn't matter. But if it's like this, then it's like, all right, now this is when you should go with this one. More people clearly care.
Yeah.
A lot of nuances.